Hello, my name's Chris Jones, Managing Director of Reclaim Tax UK. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction to Reclaim Tax and the work that we do with clients and potentially how you could work with us moving forward. So, by way of an introduction, who are Reclaim Tax? So, we specialise in supporting ambitious UK businesses in the recovery of various corporate tax reliefs. If you've ever looked at a CT 600 or a company tax computation, you will know that there's there's dozens of different tax reliefs available in the UK. We predominantly focus on four particular tax reliefs, which I'll cover a little bit later in the video. So about us, we're based in Shrewsbury in Shropshire. We provide a local, regional and national coverage. We've got members of the team right across the UK, from Devon, London, Scotland, Northern Ireland, the Midlands, East Midlands, and up in the northeast as well. We, as I say previously, we focus on four particular areas of tax recovery. And what that does is that enables us to pretty much be able to work with most businesses in most sectors, because usually there's something that somebody could potentially benefit from. We work purely on a contingency basis, so there's no doubt from the client. If there is no client benefit to them, there's no money that comes back, then potentially there will be no cost for our services. So it costs absolutely nothing for them to explore their eligibility to become more tax efficient. Talking of tax efficiency, being tax efficient brings with it many benefits. Three of the most important benefits for me as a business owner that I would look to focus on in businesses: improved cash flow, which is absolutely key. Being tax efficient helps you manage your cash flow effectively. So with better cash flow, enables you to make better decisions in terms of investing, growth opportunities, paying off debts, and handling any unexpected expenses more easily should they unfortunately arise, which they often do. Increased profitability is one of the key areas as well. So reducing your tax burden essentially increases your bottom line. So your bottom line is the money in which you as a business owner will essentially be drawing dividends from, if dividends are payable. So obviously the higher that number is, the more beneficial that will be to that individual business owner. So by increasing profitability, you're taking advantage of tax incentives, tax reliefs, and you can minimize your expenses and ultimately maximize your business profits, and therefore the profits that you as a business owner can draw down should you wish to. Third one for me would be the competitive advantage. So being tax efficient can give you essentially a head start on some of your competitors. So those businesses that have got lower tax liabilities means that you can offer more competitive pricing. You can reinvest those savings back into the business. You can pay higher wages to attract greater talent in the talent pool within your sector. So there's a lot of potential spin-offs from being tax efficient and exploring any particular route for tax recovery for your business and being as efficient as possible. So I mentioned it previously, there's four particular services that we as Reclaim Tax focus on. Research and development tax relief is for ambitious businesses who are looking to invest in innovative projects. So those businesses that are trying to move the needle in their particular sector, research and development tax relief is there to incentivize those businesses for attempting to innovate, essentially. ROCL is something called Remediation of Contaminated Land Relief. So anyone that owns brownfield sites, so typically house builders, people that build commercial premises, if the land is contaminated, typically there's a cost to have that land put back into a usable state. There is a tax relief that you can offset some of those costs against. So for carrying out the work that you would have done anyway, and bringing that land back to use, there's a tax break and a tax relief for that called Remediation of Contaminated Land Relief. Patent box tax relief is the third one. Now, with patent box, we're seeing this becoming more and more popular and important with businesses. So typically when people think of patents, they just think of intellectual property, IP protection. Now, lots of businesses are exploring patent box and patents as a way forward of becoming more tax efficient. And the reason why is that if you have a patent and you derive profits from that patent, then you can pay a reduced corporation tax rate of only 10% from the profits that derive from that patent, which, given that the corporation tax rates have gone up significantly in the last couple of years, that is a massive saving for businesses which are those innovators, those that are looking to develop new products, those new processes, and ultimately they're gaining patentable status on that as well. Obviously, a patent costs money; they're not for free. However, usually in most circumstances, the cost of the patent will outweigh, will be a lot less than the tax saving that's generated by reducing that corporation tax down to 10%. So again, it's well worth considering. Capital allowances is the fourth and final property-based tax relief that we focus on. So if you own a commercial property, potentially there's capital allowance pool that's available for you to claim as a commercial property owner. However, there are a couple of restrictions. You have to have purchased the property within the last 2 years or prior to 2014. And also, if you've invested heavily on a existing property for a redevelopment, etc., then potentially you can claim capital allowances on that as well. How we work in terms of our process, we try and keep it as light touch as we possibly can. Everything will always start with conversation. So we'll always speak to a business, we'll collect some initial information, assess what they've done, what they're looking to do, we'll conduct some technical analysis, we'll explore the property or their projects via a consultation or a survey. And that's when we'll use our business intelligence and our experience in the market to really maximise the claim and ensure that we're building a robust case to submit into HMRC to support any claim that we submit. Once we submit that reporting with HMRC, there's a typical 28-day waiting period. And after that 28-day waiting period, it can fluctuate. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. As we sit here today, it's currently around about 33 days. As I say, it does move depending on what time of year it is and ultimately the backlog of cases sitting with HMRC. And once that is being resolved and accepted, then you'll receive your tax relief. And as I say, that can be something then you can reinvest that back into the business, recruit more people, buy more stock, whatever it might be. But ultimately, as I say, from your business decision, that gives you that extra capital within the business to do something that you desire. How we work, so our routes to market, predominantly there's 4 routes to market for us. The vast majority of our new business comes from referrals. So client referrals, when we've done a good job for one of our clients, they'll often refer us into their business partners or other companies that they're involved with, or family members, etc. And obviously we're always very grateful that they put that trust in us, and they've been so happy with our service that they're happy to refer us to other people that they know. Professional partners is our second one. That can be anything from accountants, business coaches, IFAs, independent financial advisors, lawyers, anything like that, or any people whereby they work with businesses and they're a trusted advisor to a business. We work with a lot of those across the country and provide in outsourced tax relief services to their clients on behalf of them, essentially. Introducers, we work with a number of introducers across the UK. Those can be CMOs, sales professionals, business development managers, marketing directors, anybody that works with clients or has a network of businesses that they can potentially work with. We work with those people as well. Membership organisations is the fourth and final route to market for ourselves. We work with numerous membership organisations right throughout the UK. They can be sector specific, they can be geographic specific, but essentially those organisations which provide a pool of services to their membership base. we're often there to be able to give some free advice around whether something will qualify or not, and ultimately help try and educate them around some of the ways in which they can become more tax efficient and essentially claim money back for that's entitled to them. So membership organisations is a big one for us. Now, we are continuously looking to grow our pool of partners, and we're looking for new partners all the time. So if you're interested in partnering with us and you feel that our services would be beneficial to, as I say, your clients, your network, those kind of people, the benefits of partnering with us will be ultimately you'll be able to leverage our extensive knowledge. So 100% of that, you'd get 100% support from us as a business, whether that be educational material, thought leadership pieces, dual branded marketing material, anything that's required, education, training of staff, training of you as an individual around some of the products that we offer, anything that's required, we have the ability to be able to deliver that to ensure that the conversation with the client is as smooth as possible from your point of view. And ultimately, growth. Working with us will enable you to grow your offering, whether it be as a service or, as I say, whether it just be grow trust in terms of your client base by making them aware of some of these things that are on offer to them. And again, it could be a way in which, if you're a salesperson or business development, you work in that kind of space, often the tax savings that we generate for clients can go some way to actually helping them purchase your products moving forward. So it's a win-win scenario for everybody concerned. So some other benefits that aren't listed there, obviously we will happily pay a referral fee to partners. That can take many guises. So we're happy to discuss those on a commercial basis with individuals. Now, if that's something that you feel you would like to have a conversation about, then please get in touch with me directly. As I say, my name's Chris Jones. You can catch me on chris@reclaimtaxuk.co.uk, and I would be more than happy to have a conversation and see how we can potentially work together. But that's enough from me for now. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will speak to you soon. Thank you.